Welcome to episode 13 of Northwynd. In this episode, I'm going to be doing Elite Demon Queen Raid. Here I am in my fresh, brand new, heavy blue dragon scale armor. I was so happy to be able to work it out so that I could get this right away. So let's take a look at where things are. That's what the numbers look like. I'm really not sure how this is going to go. I was able to do this on my beginner's guide first lifer, but again, I was benefiting from ship buffs and gear and crafting that I don't have access to on this server. But that was done before armor up, so I have a lot higher PRR and actually have a little higher AC than I did. I mean, I did that back before armor up, and I was in an outfit. I was still using the frozen tunic at that point, but that toon had like nearly 100 more hit points, so that right there is going to cancel out the MRR difference, or the PRR difference, so we'll see. This might take a few takes. I actually watched that video from the beginner's guide just to get a feel for how it was going to be ahead of time. It's tough to do at level on a first lifer. It took me actually it took me 3 tries to get a completion, but so we'll see how it goes. For the spells, I picked up Regenerate. This is such an awesome heal over time spell, and what's really cool about Regenerate is it heals negative levels. Just huge. And then I don't think there's anything else. I was pugging last night, and so I picked up Reincarnate. Oh, did I die? I died like a half a dozen times. It made me realize how much of a difference that the dungeon scaling was when you're in a group versus when you're soloing. When you're soloing, things are scaled down, so that was making a difference. I mean, I died in some traps, but I mean, let's see, we did invaders. I died twice in there. I mean, that's understandable. First lifer and invader, that's tough stuff. The diplomatic impunity, I was okay in there. Then we did framework. I died in the traps at the gate, so I was just being a smart ass, because on my other tunes, I had such high PRR and hit points, it's like traps, whatever. But they got me. That was a little embarrassing. And then Eyes of Stone, I died in one of the cold traps right away in the library. And then I died in the end fight from an arcane blast. So I'm dying. I want to make sure that I'm not trying to portray any of the series like, oh, this is so easy and I'm just killing everything. Like it's tough, and I don't expect this to be easy. Nothing new to report on the feat side at 14. Skills, just following the build post. Let's take a look at enhancements. I went and picked up the maximum tier of Spring's Resurgence because I'm expecting to have to recast it pretty quickly here. I also picked up Crown of Summer because I wanted the extra heal amp in here too. I'm going to be casting Regenerate on myself constantly in here. This might be a little bit of a pot drinking fest, and I did pick up some pots here. I've got some more here. I've been watching the auction house, picking up pots as I find deals on them. Let's go ahead and pick this up. It's going to be better that I'm in winter season for this. That's going to make a difference. Might lose that right after this, but I'll pick it up eventually. Let's take a look at the gear. I'm down to 1.1 million plat. I spent 750,000 plat on a jeweler's toolkit, and that's kind of a lot of money, but that's it's a decent price for a jeweler's toolkit. And I thought I could probably use this to trade for something more valuable later. This is you can't buy this for plat in game unless somebody happens to pick, post one in the auction house. So this is the kind of thing that like even a veteran player is going to want. Whereas I'm not, in my position, I don't have a lot of stuff that a veteran player is going to want. So this will give me some trading power. So looking ahead there, ooh, don't have the right trinket on. I also picked up all of the buffs from House P and House J, and I also picked up some of these potions from House P these spell power potions. I'm gonna need every last thing I can get. I got some rage potions here too. I gotta remember to use my action boost. Most of this gear is the same. There's a couple new pieces. I think this is new Wisdom 7 Insightful Conjuration Focus. I don't know that Conjuration is doing anything for me at this point. Storm of Vengeance is Conjuration. Creeping Doom is Conjuration. I think maybe Fire Seeds. Yeah, I'm not really using that though. The heavy blue dragonplate armor. So this is the first point for a druid in which heavy armor is an option. Level 14, the heroic dragon scale. So the stats on here, I mean, potency 52 is actually pretty awesome because I need a general potency item. Druids use so many different kinds of elements and need a boost to all spell power. So you want to have as good potency items as you can generally have. Also, spell lore 6%. Universal spell lore is pretty nice too. In fact, that I really need to just get rid of this Mold's Fist at this point. Brace is a win. I'll be upgrading this to the level 15 version. Next level will be top priority for me. This is the same ring. Again, probably rate to 20. Feather falling, spell resistance 20, protection 5. It's a pretty nice ring. Still got the same boots. I think I have another set in the bank that has like speed 8 and some maybe parrying or something on the bank for next level. So Mold's Fist is the same. When I stumbled upon that, I had no idea I'd still be wearing this at level 14. But it's, you know, Ice Lore 13%. That's not bad. It's good for Druid. Wizardry 107, 63 Glaciation. That's the same. New belt. Had con on the armor before, so I got rid of the old fortification belt. I have 100% fortification in fire elemental form, and I am in fire elemental form right now. I know it looks like I'm not. You can see it's highlighted here. It's just a display bug. So I needed some con. Cloak of Flames again. I'll upgrade that to the level 15 version next level. Dust Cart's the same. I love this necklace. Evocation Focus 3. See, here's the thing about Druid. Most of your spells, or at least the ones you really care most about, are evocation. So that's the big one for you. Sheltering 16. Haven't found anything to put in the augment slot yet. And resistance 6 on the headgear. Same shield. Devotion 74 is pretty nice. And this axe I'm only using for purposes of this quest because it has riposte. It's +3 insight bonus to AC and saves. I thought that would be valuable in here. I'm certainly not going to be doing any weapon damage. You know, the other scimitar, like the Vorpal scimitar, is not going to do anything for me. So I want something in my hand that's going to give me an advantage. So +3 AC and saves, yeah, I'll take it. Alright. Quest progress. Up to 1200 favor. What have I done? So of course I do the flagging quest. Still doing elites. Still elite streaking. Everything's elite. Obviously skipping a lot of stuff because I don't have to do everything on a first lifer. Much less experience needed to level. Invaders, the Lord's March chain, Chains of Flame against the Demon Queen. Yeah, this is really gonna be it. I mean, I'm already rank 72. I'm already almost 2 ranks into 15 right now, so I'm taking level right after this. Alright, let's make this happen. Are you scared? I am a little. Okay. So we can mana dump in this first part, because we're going to get a shrine. Fire resistance, yes. I want to show you a little something here. I talked about this before with resist energy, but you can drag the individual selectors down into your hotbar. That way it just makes it a 1 hit instead of 2. Sometimes you need it really quick. Do this. I don't know why I'm swinging my axe, mostly for the looks, I guess. Ooh. Those, you know, I'm gonna have to get a shield clicky. This is not gonna work. I can tell already. And straight in to win. Yeah, these, I'm really worried about the magic missiles here. I think the Demon Queen does magic missiles, so I probably need to go get some, like, scrolls of shield or something. Find a mythic belt. Oh, I meant to charge up my Twisted Talisman all the way, too. Oh well, so I'm going to use the clickies now, because I'm certainly not going to be able to use these slow clickies on the fly. Well, that brought me to max anyway, so all good. And then, of course, before we get started, what you definitely want to do is go and get your collectibles. Collectibles are so important now. Instead of swimming around, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go right back in the portal. Now I'm going to go off this side and get the one that's right down here. All romantic sonnet. Here goes nothing. Oh, let's drink the potions. Are we in winter season? We want to be in winter season. I'm going to take the archers out. I feel like they're going to be a pain in the ass. I gotta make sure not to move into the Demon Queen. I cannot afford to have her lying or knocking me prone. Yeah, there are those magic missiles. That's gonna hurt. Where you at, DQ? When she goes to war, that's when it's going to be painful. Gotta fresh archers. Time to drink some of these baby pots. There's a little bit of a lull here. Regenerate. Hit the Springs Resurgence again. Fireball, why not? Another regenerate. Spell power boost. Creeping colds. A lot of mana already. Ooh. I can't afford to dick dance around. I need to get some mana. I'm running out of spell point pots. That's not good at all. Ooh, I do have some more. Forgot about these ones I got on the gold roll. Hell yeah. Comes. So close. Oh my god, look at that! Was that a crazy ending or what? I'll take it. First cut. It's tough stuff. Damn, I had to drink all my mana pots almost. Still have 4 of the big ones left that I got from the daily roll. Ooh, that was fun. That was intense. Give me a torque. That's what's going to make it all worth it. You know, it's worth mentioning that, I mean, okay, you saw that I can do it on this first lifer, right? So you could do it on your multi-lifer, and if you can't do it at level, no problem. Do it over level. You know, you can bring your epic toon here and destroy it on heroic. And if you're just looking for a base item, that's all you got to do is do it on heroic, okay? Bring your level 30 in here, no sweat. Get your torque. On your here's an important point. On your 20th list, you want to do, if you were looking for base items, you want to do your 20th on heroic. If you do your 20th list on your 20th completion on epic, then you're going to list a list of shards. Only shards of items that drop in the raid, though, not of the Slayer's area items. So you're not going to get like a shard or ring of spell storing, for example. Just the raid item shards are going to drop. Now for the base items, you only have like a 65% chance of any given item showing up on that list. I think it's the same for the shards too. So a very, very important point about what you want to run your 20th on. Nothing. That's actually kind of a cool shield. Will that trump the wall of wood next level? I don't know. Well, hey, thanks for watching the fun. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. If you have any questions about my build, you can respond in the Druid forum on my build post. And if you're on Sarlona, you're welcome to send me a tell.